Good to be back. I'm Dr. Yasapa. Today, we're going to talk about how to get the bag, money, power, and respect according to Moses. That's always then according to what? According to the contract. So let's get right into it. Joshua chapter 1 in the NIV. All right. And this should be fun. This, if applied, will solve all of your financial problems, okay? Will it resolve them or solve them immediately? Depends on where you're at, right? Depends on where you're at. And I'm not talking about where you're at spiritually or something like that. That's absolutely not what I mean. All right, so we're gonna get into that. So how to get the bag or get the bag, money, respect, and power, okay? That's what makes a difference in this world. All right, here we go. This is Joshua chapter 1, verse. What's going on? All right, so this is Joshua chapter 1. We're gonna look at verse 8, okay? Maybe something else, okay? So let's take a look. All right, Joshua chapter 1. This is one of my favorite phrases in scripture. Verse 6, it says, be strong and courageous, right? Be strong and courageous. That just really resonates with me. Be strong and courageous. All right, let's continue. Because you will lead these people to inherit the land I swore to your ancestors to give to them. Powerful, powerful. Again, in verse 7, be strong. And now this time it says, and very courageous. So the first time, be strong and courageous. The second time, steps it up. Be strong and very courageous, okay? Notice what follows next. Be careful. Be careful. Careful means what? What's the meaning? The precise meaning of careful? To deliberately or intentionally avoid harm, right? To deliberately or intentionally avoid harm. Error, right? To deliberately or intentionally avoid harm or error. What is it to avoid harm? Well, of course, that's natural law, right? When dealing with people, with human relations. Avoid harm. So rephrase it, follow natural law. Be careful, follow natural law. Obey all the law my servant Moses gave you. It's right there. Matter of fact, let's look it up. Let's go to Google. Google tends to give better definitions of words, okay? So let's see if we can find, where's Google? Let's see if I can find the meaning of careful quickly. If it's not in the place that it's usually at, you all have to look it up yourself. Here we are. Verse, careful. Here we are.
Careful.
The first meaning, making sure of avoiding potential danger, mishap, or harm. Natural law. Everybody see that? Natural law. What is natural law? Natural law is to what? Do no harm. Okay? To do no harm, you have to do what? You have to make what? Make sure of avoiding potential danger, mishap, or harm. Natural law right there. The essence of the Most High's instructions, the essence of the Most High's commandments are what? Natural law. Let's go back into it. All right, all right. Be strong and very courageous. You, man or woman. Be careful. Obey natural law. How? How do you obey natural law? Simply this. Be careful to obey all the law my servant Moses gave you. Simple. Very simple, right? Do everything that Moses said. Pay special attention to avoid doing any harm. Doing that, you're following natural law. That means you're what? You're going with the current. And all of the laws that the Most High put in place that operate and dictate every outcome in this universe are working on your behalf instead of working against you. Follow natural law. Be careful to obey all the law my servant Moses gave you. Do not turn from it to the right or to the left. That means do not go to New Testament, some other testament, something that some prophet, priest, or street preacher, pastor, rabbi, moray, whatever. All right. Be sure. Do not turn to the right or to the left. That means no matter what reasoning, no matter what rationale, no matter what precept upon precept, so on and so forth, if it is not what Moses said, do not do it. It violates the Most High's commands, okay? Clear as day, clear as day, okay? There's no exception here. All right, do not turn from the law that was given to Moses to the right or to the left. Why? That you may be successful wherever you go. Now, I would encourage you to go and look at the Ibaryath etymological meaning of successful, okay? You'll be quite surprised at one of the meanings of that word successful. You'll be totally prosperous. You'll be totally successful. Look at it for yourself. Wherever you go, you will be totally successful. How powerful a statement is that? How powerful is the Most High and appealing is the Most High making this to us? All we need to do is follow natural law by doing no harm. Easy, easy. You must do it. If you want to return to the Most High, you must do it. There's no way around it, as you can see. All right. 8, and this is the topic that we're going to deal with in this video. Verse 8. So let me highlight it here. So I'll go ahead and read it. Keep this book of the law always on your lips. Always. What does always mean? Always means that there is not a time when it is not, right? Always means there is not a time when it is not. All the time, the whole time, okay? So that's the whole 100%, not part of it, not in the morning, but not in the evening, all right? Not, or in the afternoon, but not in the morning. No, no, no. The whole day, every day of your life. Keep this book of the law always on your lips. Let's deal with it in a different way. What is it saying? It's saying, be careful not to do any harm. In the morning, from the time you wake up in the morning to the time you go to sleep at night, don't harm anybody. Follow Moses' instructions. Simple. The essence, we always deal with this. You're invited to come to class, our live online class, Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're dealing with Deuteronomy chapter 28, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're dealing with verses, Deuteronomy 28, verse 15 through 29. Come to class, all right? So do no harm from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. Don't do anything that contradicts the law that was given to Moses from the time you wake up in the morning to the time you go to bed. This is what it's telling us. Very easy, very simple, right? It's just a matter of doing it and getting out of these religions, Yasharala, getting out of these religions and stop worshiping these false deities. Excuse me. Let these deities go. kick them out of your life and have no respect for them. Okay? Have no respect for any deity, none whatsoever. All right, let's continue. Verse 8, Joshua chapter 1, verse 8. Keep this book of the law always on your lips. Meditate on it day and night. What does it mean to meditate on it day and night? Well, one of the etymological meanings for meditation, if I remember correctly, is simply to speak. Another is to instruct, to teach. Okay. Others are to speak in a low voice. Okay. So how are we to deal with this? How are we to deal with it? What's meant by meditation? One more meaning is imagination. All right. So how are we to deal with this? Okay. So in Deuteronomy 28, there's two options, only two options, blessings and curses. Now, what is the contract? In religion, they call it the Mosaic Contract, right? We call it the Mosaic Covenant. In today's term, we just simplify it and say a contract, okay? So in that contract, there's blessings, which are tangible, real world tangible gifts from the Most High. Okay, go back and listen to the lessons that we did over that I posted over the past 2 weeks or so. Okay, learn or review about Genesis chapter 2, the soil, the air, that Yasharallah are the powers, or in the Bible, they would say the gods or the Elohim, right? And that the house of Yasharallah are in fact Moors, that the house of Yasharallah and Moors, these are the 16 nations in Genesis chapter 10. These, we are the powers on earth, the heirs, the rightful heirs to the earth. Now, as we know from what we study in our Saturday 9 a.m. Eastern Standard live class, what do we know? We have within our brains the ability to produce whatever reality we want. We are the law. We make the rules when we return to the Most High by doing what? Doing what? Returning or following the ancient paths, returning to the Most High, doing everything that the Most High have told Moses to do. And where do we see that? Well, we see it all throughout the scripture, right? But let's stick on contract. We see it in Exodus chapter 20. You're correct. Exodus chapter 20, verse 12. Honor your foremothers and forefathers. The contract was made with our foremothers and forefathers. They agreed to follow all of the Most High's instructions, and the contract is binding on us. Therefore, you are obligated, obliged. There's no way out. You, Yasharallah, are obligated to live according to the Most High's instructions by contract. By contract. Exodus chapter 20, verse 12. Honor your foremothers and your forefathers, or honor your mothers and your fathers, that it may go well with you in the land that I am giving you. Make the connection. I hope that connection is clear. So when we talk about the contract, there's only blessings and there's only curses. It's going to be one or the other for the nation and for us individually, right? But individually, we won't have the full fulfillment of it until we go into our own promised land together as a people, right? As a nation. So what am I trying to say to you? In our brain, we have what's called the reticular activating system. We also have consciousness, okay? Come to class if you want to know more about this. But the Most High made us with the ability to produce, create the reality, situation, and circumstances that we want. What does that mean? It means you can do, be, and have anything you want. But first, you have to know you have the capacity and that you were born with that capacity, given to you as a free gift. How do you activate it? One is through what? Imagination. Imagination. Seeing what you want, seeing it, feeling it. In other words, you imagine it, you think about it, you speak it. Now in Christianity, they say what? Speak it into existence, right? They say speak it into existence, okay? So we have that physical capacity, the physical anatomical structure in our brain that will produce whatever it is that we desire. Whatever it is we desire. We don't need an external deity. We are the what? We are the powers on earth. We are the law. We are the rightful heirs to all things on earth. That includes land, that includes resources like gold and silver. It is yours. You are born with it. It's yours. It's yours. You must know that and understand that. Now let's get back to it. Meditate on it day and night. Meditate on the Most High's laws, his commandments, or what? Instructions, day and night. Let's talk about it in modern terms, or let's speak it in a different way. Visualize the blessings. Visualize the home that you want. Visualize the business and the profession that you want. Visualize the status that you want for yourself and for your children. Visualize everything. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1 through 14, go through it. These are tangible gifts. There's no pie in the sky relationship stuff, and you got to die before you can have any type of material thing or any type of joy or pleasure in the world. Okay? No, these are physical things that you experience in the real world, the blessings. Go and review them, read them for yourself, visualize them, talk about the blessings, make a plan. As a matter of fact, this is, I printed out, you can't see it, but this is a planner that I made way back in the day. It's called Execute and Grow Rich. This is a powerful planner, powerful planner. I'm not selling it. But anyway, get yourself a planner and begin to plan the things that you want. Why plan? Because planning intensifies thought. Planning causes you to think at a much deeper and higher level, or let's say vibration, at a more intense vibration. And thoughts are things. Thoughts in combination with visualization. In fact, when you start to think and plan, come up with ways to do things, what automatically happens? You begin to do what? See pictures in your brain. You begin to feel emotions. You begin to put two and two together. You begin to see relationships that you didn't see before. And you begin to see people who can help you and who you can help, people who you can help and benefit them. And then that's your reason for them to help you, okay? Visualize, think, plan, get a planner. Talk about it with your loved one, with your team, whoever it is that you're working with, and make that all your conversation, all your conversation. And don't harm anybody as you do it, but be laser focused on your business. And you begin to experience prosperity. It must be that way. There's only two options. There's blessings and there's curses. If your paradigm is like I'm describing right now, You're focused on the blessings. You're focused on getting what you want out of this life. The car you want, the house you want, the finances that you want, the education for your children that you want, the liberty and freedom that you want. Everything that you want, focus on those things. Plan it out and work that plan every day of your life until you get it. If your paradigm is one of failure, if you're afraid to even try, what's going to happen? The mechanism will still work, but it's going to work for you in a negative way. You'll continue to do or engage in antisocial behavior, or let's call it Black people behavior, okay? Y'all know what I'm talking about when I say Black people behavior. The staunch, individualistic attitude that you see in the Willie Lynch thing. That's what I'm trying to say, right? The what's the word? The toxic personality or behavior that we see amongst our community. If you're in that paradigm, you have to get out of that paradigm, because the more you're in that paradigm, the more of that you get, okay? So how do you escape it? By doing what I just talked about. And the more you do it, the more action you take, the more evidence that you begin to see that you can receive the blessings. Yes, the Most High will stoop on one knee or maybe even two and hand you these gifts and hand you the blessings that he promised in Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1 through 14. But it's up to you to do it. Now, why do I say it's up to you to do it? Why isn't it that the Most High is going to do this for you? Let's continue to read. Let's start again. Keep this book of the law always on your lips. That's such great advice, isn't it? That's such, you can choose. You choose if you want the blessings or the curses. It's up to you. You choose. Keep this book of the law always on your lips. Meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Not your mother, not your father, not your man, not your woman, but you are responsible for yourself. So don't try to tell somebody else what they should be doing. Okay, next sentence. Then, okay, so you do that, then you will be prosperous and successful. How is that? Because there's only two options. There's the blessings and the curses, right? Only two options, okay? So it's one or the other. It's up to you. 9. Let's get into this and show you more that it's up to you. Have I not commanded you? Oh, see there? Okay. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. That's when someone says, oh, you lost your mind. You're not going with the New Testament anymore. You're not following Pastor so-and-so or Rabbi so-and-so, or you're listening to Dr. Yasapa's videos and you're going to his classes and learning. What's wrong with you? Do you have the courage to stand on your own and return to the Most High, even when people who may truly care about you are telling you not to, because either this is not for them or because they're afraid of burning in hell? You know, New Testament is full of threats. You burn in hell for this. You do all of these negative things that keep people in fear. So what about you? Are you going to be courageous? Are you going to be strong? Are you going to be very courageous even though nobody is supporting you? Nobody wants to talk to you. They think you're nuts. Are you going to be courageous, even very courageous? Are you going to be strong? What about your life right now? Where are you? Are you too afraid? Are you a former Zion Law School student and you know you should come back and you haven't found anything that's been good to you or right since you left, but you're afraid to come back now, or you're shy to come back now? Are you going to be strong and courageous and come back and continue to learn? Or are you going to stay out there? Let's continue. Do not be afraid. No matter what happened in the past is the past. Correct your behavior and come back. Okay? Do not be afraid. Don't be afraid of your pastor, your moire, or whomever it is who's teaching you, your boyfriend, girlfriend, man, woman, family, friends. Don't be afraid. Be courageous and very strong. Return to the Most High immediately. It's your life. You got two choices, blessings and curses. That's it. No in between. 9, have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Most High, your power will be with you wherever you go. Why is that? Because there is a contract, and the Most High will live up to his contract. It's up to you to decide what you're going to do and when you're going to do it. Once you make the decision to return to the Most High and you begin to meditate, imagine, plan, find ways to do it, people are going to come into your life who can help you, and you begin to take massive action toward achieving your goals. Okay? This is not Christianity. This is not Christianity. So if you're thinking about Christianity and all of the stuff that Christianity requires you to do, you're on the wrong field. This has nothing to do with that. Okay? You need to re-educate your brain, deprogram from religion. This has nothing to do with that. Come to class and you'll find out. So to end this, I'll say this. There's nothing more important than what you do for yourself. Understand? Nothing more important than what you do for yourself. Do no harm. Do no harm and follow the pathways of our ancient foremothers and forefathers. Know that you were made from the soil, Genesis chapter 2, that you are the law. You're the substance of the law. What you say is law, but you must return to living the ways, the principles of your foremothers and forefathers. Now, whether you like it or not, you are a Moor. By definition in law, you are a Moor. And certain things come along with that that give you liberty if you're not a coward to learn what they are and to begin to enforce them. So rise up, be only strong and very courageous. I'm Dr. Yasapa from Zion Law School. Make sure you go to zionlawschool.org. Subscribe to the 101 Ancient Ibaryath course. Do it now. Don't wait. Do it now. I need your support. We've got to get this course out to all of our people. Everyone needs to begin to learn Ibaryath now. I can't do everything for myself. You have to help me. Subscribe yourself and then share that link with all of your friends. And you talk to your friends and tell them, subscribe to that course. You get 1 day free. I'm sorry, you get 1 day for $1. It's basically free, right? You get 1 day free, and then it's after that, it's a $10 per month subscription. You must do this for yourself, and you must do it for your people. Don't be selfish and don't be irresponsible. Share the link out with your family and everybody in your circle. Act as a nation. We have to learn the language. It's a must to learn the language, okay? I'm doing the best that I can, but I need everybody who hears this video to share this video, to like this video, and tell everybody to subscribe to the 101 Ancient Ibaryath course. It's a streaming course. It is jam-packed with information to help you recover, reclaim your heritage, to learn the language that Moses spoke and all of our ancestors spoke, that you need to know. You absolutely need to know it. So stop sitting on the fence. Stop waiting. Get it now. Get it now. Return to the Most High. Don't harm anybody. Follow the ancient paths of your ancient foremothers and forefathers. Learn what the contract is. Moses told us. Moses told us. Come to class on Saturday, the live class, if you're able. I hope you're able. You're invited. You'll love it. You'll absolutely love it. You will absolutely love it. I can't say that enough. You're going to love it, and you're going to love the people who are there. You're going to love the people who are there. You're going to learn a tremendous amount, and you're going to completely enjoy it. You get 2 free classes, right? 2 free classes, okay? There's no risk. You don't have to buy anything. Just come and learn, all right? Come and learn. With that, I'm going to end this video. If you have any questions, reach out to me. My email address is in the About section, okay? Order our books, support us. If you found this video useful, support us. Buy some of our books. Subscribe to that 101 Ancient Ibaryath class. There's a book list in the description area, okay? Buy books for yourself and for everybody you know. And if you can afford, give a donation. Support the work that we're doing at Zion Law School so we can continue to get this information out. It is an absolute must for you to support us, okay? Support us. If this video benefited you, meaning you learned something, it made you feel good, it inspired you, it answered a question for you, or you know someone else who needs this, then support us, okay? Let's build our own institution, okay? Build our own institution. Get the books that I have written. They are for you. And when you buy them on zionlawschool.org. Don't buy them on Amazon or any of these online retailers, okay? Because they take way too much money out, all right? So buy it on zionlawschool.org. With that, I'm gonna say Shalawama Yasharala, and to the Moors, I will say Islam. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Make sure you leave some comments in the comment section, okay? That helps us with the algorithm. That helps this video get pushed, all right? Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and then ask all of your friends to subscribe. I need to get the subscribers up, but I need your help to do it. I'm only me, right? If you benefited, don't be stingy. Share this with other people, because we have to return as a nation, okay? And if you think that what you do doesn't matter, that is absolutely not true. It matters that you like, comment, and subscribe and share this video. We need all the help we can get. With that, I'm Dr. Yasapa, and I'll see you in the next video.